Hi, blessings, everyone. It's the 27th of August, Friday. It's it's 1222 on my clock here. 222. It's 12:22. The message that's coming through is about being multidimensional. And this embodiment process that is being experienced, the realization that it's not all physical, which is the way that it's been perceived through the three-dimensional world that is basically creating this situation that we're living in terms of how it's perceived. Being aware that this is only one level of perception. Being multidimensional, we're experiencing many different levels of awareness that are coming. They're either coming through us or they're there and we're able to access them whenever we're consciously awakened to access them, which is different from I don't know how to put this into words. We have infinite knowledge that we can experience if we choose to experience it. The awareness that all is in alignment with who we truly are. Being exceptional and being expanded, being multi-dimensional on a level where we can access information from different levels of consciousness, where they can all meet, which can be quite overwhelming, where the access that we have to the information that we need is available if we can find our way and are able to access that level of consciousness. So this experience of the pandemic is being experienced on many different levels. There are people out there in the world who are just really getting on with their lives as they would normally do, without really being affected very much by anything that's going on around them. Or they might be living on a level where there isn't any association with what's going on around them unless they access it through the internet. And there are people travelling around the world when the internet is saying that we're not able to travel. This thing about being conscious and being aware of the carbon emissions, being aware of our own carbon footprints, for example, which can be it can be unconscious, but we're actually accessing a part of ourselves that's saying, no, I need to stay at home just now. Not putting any energy out into the world that might be not for the good, for example, not for our own highest good. Being able to access different levels, being able to heal ourselves through the multi-dimensional, being able to connect the different layers, as I was saying earlier. Staying in balance, being able to see through the illusion, being able to live within our own energy system and live a balanced and healthy life. The ability to perceive I'm trying to find words for this as well. Being able to perceive on a level that someone or there are completely different lifestyles out there, and people who are living lifestyles that are based on self-sustainability, who seem to be able to access the earth and live in a part of the globe which is self-sustainable and is it's a spiritual practice. Questioning as well. Staying connected. Being connected is about being with ourselves and being connected with our own connection with Source. It brings everything in terms of our needs and balance into alignment. It's when we connect with a different consciousness, a different level of experience through the people that are around us. And when we're sensitive to that, we can get lost in it. Being able to maintain our energy system in a world that is pulling us away from our center. It's all about balance. Being an artist, I believe that we're all artists, particularly at heart level. But the gift of the artist is about being able to really be part of the greater consciousness without losing our center. I have a deep respect for anyone who is gifted and is able to fully access it in a way where they can sustain themselves from their gifts. And how life is changing in terms of our awareness at present. Bringing heaven down to earth. How celebrity status is changing. Where it's becoming more connected with all of life and who we all are. Being able to write the stories and actually play out the story of life. So an example of that would be someone who's written a book, and they've written it based on their experience of life, and they're able to bring it through and actually be received and accepted. Being able to maintain that experience of who we are in a way that allows you also to let go, to fully realize ourselves, and at the same time create something. It's interesting. When I create something, whether it's a painting, a piece of writing, a book, which I've published, as soon as it's written, it's gone. I don't have any connection with the story. I have no connection with the book, no connection with the painting, no connection with the image, the photograph that has come through, because it's all coming through me and it's all being captured in the moment. And to be able to capture something and then go back to it at a later time, whether it's through a computer or through a physical photograph or painting, and look at it with a deep freshness and know that it's come through you, but it's not about you, it's about something that wishes to be seen, is really powerful. And I live like this. If I go back to an image that has been created, there's no time connected with it. I see the beauty in it. And sometimes I see it really for the first time. Most of the time it's like that. So I don't have any tie or attachment to it. And I feel that that's a gift of the artist. The meditations that come through me, once they're done and I've translated the energy, it's come through, it's gone. But it's there for the common good, for the highest good, whatever you want to put in the way of some kind of explanation onto it. And we can't always explain things. In fact, I find it impossible to really explain anything. And words, like these words that are coming through, words are extremely important to me. And they have been ever since I can remember. The words were more than just what somebody was saying to me. They were actually something that had energy, and they had a message in them that was far deeper than the words themselves. So you'll get the picture, I guess, if you're listening. The multidimensional is all of this. The physical experience that we're having of life at present is not what is being portrayed, because it's different layers of consciousness. Being involved in something that is being created, that creates density, is not something to get involved in, because it's not benefiting anyone, including yourself, mostly including ourselves. So, navigating our way through our world that we're living in is really powerful. And the questions that arise, who am I? Who are we? What's my purpose? All this energy is about being and just being. Just being is more than just is. It's being expanded, it's being experienced, it's being felt. So anyway, that's really what is coming through strongly this morning. And I feel that this particular movement that's going on in terms of our consciousness is really asking us to just, it's like moving and tweaking out all the unsubstantiated, that's a big word, everything that's small in there, just and simplify through being able to really listen in to our own natural state of consciousness and being. Things are shifting in the moment. When we're able to do this, then we receive the gifts, and they come in as a gift, and they can really come in as a blessing, and we experience this very deep, deep unity and love and receiving. So just as this message is a gift, I'm going to leave you with that. Namaste. Have a beautiful day. The sun's shining in Edinburgh. We've had an amazing few months of sun. I really love it. And the energy is very open and expanded. It's really beautiful. So have a beautiful day. Namaste.